Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday, okay guys? We are halfway through the week. It is Wicked Wednesday. Let's get started and see what messages you guys might need to know for today, all right? For June the 3rd, all right? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Whenever they see this message or get a chance to hear or see this message, and please give them clarity and understanding whether this is from me or other tarot and oracle readers at this time. Thank you, Spirit. We have good luck as the first card. Something about your confidence and power is very significant. So we have good luck and possibly a twin flame energy could be significant. Maybe you guys have been seeing that a lot like recently in other readings as well. But there is something about twin flame energy when it comes to unions and choices. There is a divine masculine energy showing up as well. You could be the divine masculine. Now, whether you're masculine or feminine, I always talk about this. Doesn't matter if it's, I always say it's gender neutral because you could be a feminine and have both masculine and feminine energies. You could also be a masculine and have feminine and masculine energy. So it doesn't matter, okay? Balance, duality, yin yang energy, that kind of stuff is significant. So that does not matter. We have rising sign energy as well. So there's something about your first impressions or something about your personality and being perceived by other people. We also have Egypt, that could be significant, or Egyptian astrology. I did mention in one of my videos that Sigil and Vedic, both in a similar sense, but some people call it, two different things, but it's the same thing when it comes to different types of astrology or different types of natal charts, okay? It could be very significant. Some of you guys could be into Egyptian astrology as well, where it talks about the different astrologies, and I did post that in my blog like months and months and months ago, for those who are interested in that. But there's something about learning and understanding different cultures and different, spiritual awakenings as well for some of you, okay? So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation for a lot of you guys. So let's see what else shows up in the message. Animals could be very significant. So there's something about dogs and cats and parrots, things like that. If not, this could be talking about deep connection to the divine. Some of you guys could have unconditional love. So even with animals, it's like you have unconditional love for animals. There's something about your energy where you could have that energy about you, whether this is people, animals, energy, whatever it is. But there's something about you being a teacher or having teacher vibration that's very significant. So take what resonates. Some of you guys could be living in a hot climate or living in a hot environment. Okay, this could talk about your energy as well and your vitality. Solar plexus energy is significant as well. Some of you may have curly, wavy curly hair. Okay, that could be confirmation, but there's something about being playful or having a playful energy when it comes to beauty and freedom. Driving on the highway is significant. Now, this is not only just physically. Maybe you guys are driving on the highway, or there's something about travel, okay, short distance, maybe long distance as well, traveling to another country or state or province or whatever the case is. But there's something about safety when it comes to receiving safety and direction on your path. Movement is also significant. It reminds me of the Chariot card as well. So some of you may have Cancer placements in your chart. You don't have to, but that's significant, okay? Truck driver. So yeah, something about your journey when it comes to safety. There's something about you feeling like when it comes to receiving clarity and understanding, it's almost like you guys are receiving clarity and understanding that it is safe for you to move forward when it comes to your journey and the responsibilities of you navigating your path, okay? Now, some of you guys could be truck drivers, like SUVs or actual truck drivers, like, those big pickup trucks and stuff like that. But you could be also tall, right? Ascension is very significant when it comes to spiritual height and perspection. Okay, so there's something about that when it comes to height differences. It says you've done it, celebrate. So some of you guys could be celebrating whether this is this month, okay? For some of you, this could be an achievement, okay, when it comes to joy. Okay, starting your own channel is very significant, like I said, when it comes to growth, purpose. Some of you guys, expression could be significant. Okay, take what resonates. We have drinker. So some of you guys could be drinkers, and I did mention in one of my readings too that there's something about like when it comes to you guys indulging in certain things, you may go out for a drink or two, you may smoke a little bit, you know, like, hey, I'm not judging anybody. I'm just reading the cards based on what I say. Some of you guys could be stopping these things. Some of you guys could do this in moderation. Whatever you do, the way that I look at it in life is if you're not hurting anybody or harming anybody or doing anything to make someone else, their energy feel uncomfortable, I don't care what you want to do, okay? I'm not here to judge. That is the source, that is spirit and source's job when it comes to the collective. That's not my job. So when it comes to even emotional releasing, some of you may drink to emotional release, okay, to emotionally release yourself or the energies around you or cleanse or whatever it is that you do. I know a lot of times when people talk about spirituality, they say, oh, drinking is really bad and smoking is really bad and this is really bad and that is really bad. What may work for you may not work for someone else. That doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, okay? I've met people in my life who drink like a fish, and they still go about their day to day like nothing has happened. Okay, are their insides okay? I doubt it. You know what I mean, guys? Health wise, I doubt it, but that doesn't change the fact of who they are as a person. Okay, I've met people who smoke, whether this is cigarettes, Mary Jane, whatever it is. The problem is a lot of people are so quick to judge people based on status and also based on what they do in their own personal life and what they do in the confinement of their own home. If you are not hurting anybody the way that I see how people are harming children and harming women, and, you know, even some men could be going through certain things, dealing with certain women. It can happen, right? But there's something about people just being very judgmental, okay? It's almost like dealing with somebody like once they get to a certain age in life, they're like, oh, I don't drink. You know, I'm in my 30s now, or I'm in my 40s and I don't drink. And it's like, good for you. Okay, maybe someone else in your energy, they may be the same age group and they may do the same thing. But guess what? They're still functioning. They're still doing their job. They're still doing what they need to do. So that is why I say it's not good to judge a book by its cover, because what works for someone else may not work for you. Okay, so take what resonates with that. But there's something about emotional releasing that is significant. Okay, so let me see what else shows up in the message. We have Jupiter energy. For some of you, there's something about expansion, okay, growth and luck, right? So take what resonates with that too. And then we also have ancient Romans. So there could be something about history. Somebody could be into like Egypt, you know, Egyptian history, ancient Romans history, when it comes to like historical insight and the archetypes and things like that and the traditions, you know, people could be, you know, interested in that. So learning and education could be very significant for somebody when it comes to, you know, learning new things and understanding the way the world works and how the mind works and all that good stuff. That could be confirmation for a lot of people, right? It may not resonate for everybody, but it could be confirmation when it comes to learning, okay? This is also giving like ninth house energy. So take what resonates with that too. That could be confirmation for a lot of you guys as well, right? So let's see what else shows up. We have initials N. We have the 19th. Okay, so something could be happening the 19th. The 19th could be of June as well for some of you. So this could be confirmation because I don't see like any other, you know, zodiac signs or anything on here. So that could be confirmation for somebody. Okay, we also have initials E, okay? So somebody could have the initials NE or EN, okay? For some of you guys, I don't know why, but EN for short is English. So somebody could be learning a new language too. Like somebody could be learning English as a second language. Maybe a different language is your first language. Maybe you speak Greek, or maybe you are Egyptian, okay? And maybe you could be learning English. Take what resonates with that. This could be the initials of maybe like a state, a country, a province, you know, anything, a city. Okay, so that could be confirmation. Like I said, some of you guys could be traveling and this could be significant as well. There's something about compasses, right? Going northeast, you know, could be significant as well. So take what resonates with that. Angel number 1212 could be significant for somebody as well. And even with the number 19, there's something about completion of self, okay, with Phoenix energy, and even 1 and 9 equals 10. So feeling whole within yourself could be confirmation for somebody. Okay, we also also have initials P. Something about pen. Pens could be very significant when it comes to penmanship. Something about someone's writing technique, writing or skills could be very significant. Pens when it comes to writing down something on a contract, or contracts are very significant. Pennsylvania could be very significant as well for somebody. So take what resonates with that. Okay, that could be confirmation for somebody watching this video. It doesn't have to be, but Pennsylvania could be very significant. Penn State, not sure why that came up in my mind. That might not even be real, but that could be significant too. Okay, we have initials G as well. So take what resonates with that. Something could be also PG, PG-13, PG, you know, when like you're watching TV and there's like something that's PG, that could be significant. So like I said, TV could also resonate for somebody. We also have the 11th. Okay, so June 11th and also the 19th is significant. Somebody could also be born on the 11th, but these could be the initials of people when it comes to names as well. I don't know why, but PENG for short, penguins could be significant as well. I don't know why I thought of that, but penguins could resonate for somebody. Maybe somebody likes watching like National Geographic, or maybe you guys could be just seeing penguins on your For You page or something. Okay, but take what resonates with that. Okay, we also have initials M, so that could be significant too. Take what resonates. It spells MEN, so men. Okay, someone's name could be also Meg, MEG, so take what resonates with that. But yeah, that could be confirmation too. Let me see what else shows up. We also have the 23rd. Okay, so like I said, the 23rd could be significant too. Someone could also be born on that date. So there's something about Gemini and Cancer energy that's very significant, because the 23rd is after when it comes to Cancer season, okay? And then we also have initials K. Somebody could be wanting to go to the keg. Now, if you live, maybe, I don't know if in the States you guys have this, but I know in Canada, there's a restaurant called the Keg. Somebody could be going to the keg, so that could be also something that someone resonates with. But like I said, these could be someone's initials, first name, last name, middle name. Take what resonates with that. Also, when it comes to, like I said, certain states, provinces, cities, and things like that, that could be confirmation too. So take what resonates with that too. But yeah, that could be confirmation when it comes to the collective, when it comes to that type of energy. Now let me get some cards when it comes to channeled messages and see what else shows up here. But that could be clarity for somebody, okay? Whoopsies. So let's see. Yeah, releasing and blocking old patterns and connections. Again, with drinking showing up here, like I said, some of you guys could be releasing drinking, or just emotionally releasing certain people, places, and things from out of your life, okay, or out of your energy, connection, etc. Okay, but take what resonates in that sense. For some of you guys, it says someone may have fumbled you. So someone could have mishandled your trust or bruised your trust when it comes to, you know, your energy, or you just being a vulnerable type of person. Becoming your own boss is very significant. We also have romantic connection, so there's something about something unfolding, or there's something about something deepening, okay? But this could be like a feeling that you may have. This could be you or someone else every day. This may not even be a person. This could be something that you love to do, especially if you are somebody becoming your own boss. There's something about unfolding love in what it is that you do, okay? Some of you guys are thinking about purchasing an expensive gift or item for yourself. Okay, this could be about a self-reward, or even a value or milestone for some of you. And someone in your energy feels devoted, or feels like they want to give you a gesture. So there's something about buying you roses, or taking you on trips, and maybe just wanting to shower you with love and affection. But some of you guys, when it comes to material, maybe you don't care about those kinds of things. Maybe you want emotional connection and deep emotional connection. Yeah, receiving gifts from others. And then we also have great-grandmother. Someone's great-grandmother is very significant. And when it comes to drinking, there's something about Another thing, for drinker, it may not even just be about alcohol. This could be about drinking more water. So there could be someone out there who needs to drink more water when it comes to clarity and detox, okay? Someone in your energy, like I said, when it comes to apologies, they may want to come towards you and repair something. So it says, I didn't mean to hurt you. So sister could be significant. Some of you guys could be receiving some type of Zoom or Teams meeting, okay? And Cuba is very significant as well, okay? So take what resonates with that. That could be clarity for a few of you guys that resonate. If it's not Cuba, the country, this could be about music or the music that you listen to, the vibrations, and also the instruments that you also listen to or use as well when it comes to sound and frequency. Yeah, heavy air, tension, emotional weight, and caution. So yeah, like I said, some of you guys could be releasing something emotionally. We have the gatekeeper. So there's something about you stopping progress until you're ready. Protection, readiness, and boundary. Boundaries are very significant as well. We have tight chest. This is about anxiety, resistance, and emotional block. So like I said, when it comes to you releasing or emotionally releasing, some of you guys could have released an emotional blockage that was in your energy, okay? So take what resonates with that. It may not be the same for everybody, but this could be confirmation for a lot of you, okay? We also have unroot. So yeah, when it comes to you emotionally being blocked and releasing this emotional blockage, there's something about unrooting, leaving what no longer serves you. So like I said, releasing something emotionally or physically, change is significant. We have you being transparent with your emotions. So you see your feelings very clearly when it comes to clarity and honesty, anchoring your energy at this time when it comes to you grounding yourself. So you are grounded, you are very grounded and rooted. Something about a foundation being built, or you are the foundation when it comes to your energy. Something about a foundation could be also crumbling as well when it comes to your energy. So even if it may seem like things are looking really good, it may not be good. Now, you could be the one that left a foundation and building your own foundation, or there's something about you seeing the truth about a foundation and wanting to leave that foundation and build your own, okay? For some of you, that's very significant for somebody, okay? Merging streams, this is about unity, collaborations, and harmony. So something about that energy where maybe you were the one that brought a lot of harmony, or you brought people together when it comes to like being a cosmic messenger, or like a cosmic divine, bridge keeper. And that is significant as well. And maybe there's something about your energy where somebody could have messed that up. Okay. Reading books is significant. So like I said, you guys could be learning something when it comes to like I said, learning a new language or learning something about cultures. Okay. Studying. Right? Astrology is very significant as well when it comes to certain things, because astrology does tap into Egypt and also ancient Roman times and a lot of places that are around the world when it comes to like knowledge and information. So take what resonates. We have 2 weeks. Something could be happening within the next 2 weeks. Okay, we have Cancer energy. So yeah, like I said, I did mention something about Cancer energy being significant because of the 23rd. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation based on the messages earlier. This is coming out twice. So curly, coily, wavy hair. So like I said, there's something about your energy when it comes to like your freedom, the way that you're very unique, and the way you flow. Okay, flow has been coming out a lot as well when it comes to going with the flow, divine flow, water. Okay, creativity, individuality. It says you've done it, be proud of yourself, and then prayers being answered. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Let me see what else I can pull up for you guys. 1221 is very significant. So even mirrored angel numbers are significant. Some of you guys are seeing 1212, 1221. That could be significant for a lot of you as well. So let's see. So we have hawks. Hawks are significant when it comes to messengers. I've been saying that birds have been very significant too in a lot of my messages as of recently. So hawks having sharp sight, perceptive, and also focus, okay? Magnolia is significant when it comes to dignity, perseverance, ancient beauty. So like I said, Egypt, ancient Romans, that kind of stuff. You guys could be talking about these things or learning about these things, but there's something about you being resilient. Some of you guys could have past life energy within these type of like cultures as well, and that's significant. Okay, we also have cherry blossom, so renewal, fleeting. Okay, beauty, this is about life cycles, hope, and grace. Okay, so that's the end of the message. Please take what resonates whenever you get this message or see this. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. For those that resonate with the message, like I said, if you guys would like to continue to support, check me out on my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. Like I said, depending on the traffic and flow, I may keep it, I might not. But again, do follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Like I said, I may be just going to focus on just readings maybe. Not that I don't like doing blogs, I do enjoy doing blogs, but like I said, I may just focus on just readings, and I may transition the blogs only onto TikTok depending on how the website performs. But like I said, for those who have been liking, sharing, basically reposting and things like that, and supporting my channel, following me and things like that, thank you very much for those who have been doing that, who have been consistent, who have been showing up, not just for me, but for yourself as well, with the respect of, when it comes to businesses and entrepreneurs and things like that. And I'm not just talking about me only, I'm talking about everybody who, has their own business and wants to, grow and flourish. It does take a village, it does take a community. So I do thank you guys. I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. I always say thank you every day, no matter what, whether it's up or whether it's down, it doesn't matter. I always say thank you, and I always show gratitude to you guys. So thank you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, happy Wednesday and happy Wicked Wednesday. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time, guys. I love you guys. Bye, y'all.